Hi, has it ever occurred to you when it seems that you are struggling so hard to live a life of abundance and prosperity? There is a reason why that is the case. So in this video, I'm going to show to you what you need to do to begin to live a life of real abundance and prosperity in your life. Because perhaps your approach on how you want to prosper and have abundance in your life has not served you. Perhaps you've been on the wrong path. On this video, if you can join me on this path of this video, I will demonstrate to you how you can live that life. So go nowhere and just stay back. All right, this is how we're going to take this journey. In our life, whatever we want to see happen in our life, whatever we want to attain, we want to, thrive in, it must be something that comes from our core essence. What do I mean? In life, you can only attract who you are. Who you are as a person is what you're also going to attract to yourself. Who you are as a person is what you're also going to live. So if you have abundance in you as a person, you will definitely live a life of abundance. And this is not something that should be surprising to you. This is how God has created us. This is how we were made from day one, from the book of Genesis, when man was created. It was the abundance that was in man that man also lived. So whatever you want to see happen in your life, it must start from your inside. It must start from you. The abundance, prosperity you want to see in your life is not something that is out there on the street. It's something that you need to live from your life. And when you now become the abundance image of a person, you will also begin to live the life of abundance. You will also begin to attract abundance to yourselves. So in this video, I will demonstrate that to you. And I think I've said this over the last videos, that in these very upcoming videos that will be coming, I'm going to really take us on a journey of how to activate certain things in our life. Because I've come to understand that activation applies to everything in our life. So if you want to see yourself live a life of abundance, you know what you want to do? You need to activate your purpose. When you activate your purpose, you will live a life of abundance. All right, so this is what I mean. When you were created as a human being, you were created for a purpose. God created you on the earth for a purpose. And everything that God has given to you, your gift, your potential, your abilities, everything that God has endowed you with, they will all find relevance, expression in the purpose He has given to you. Everything that you have been given by your Creator, by my Creator, by our Creator, everything we were given was for a purpose. It is when we begin to live that life of purpose, you now begin to see the expression of every other giftings, abilities, and potential that you were given, or perhaps resources that you were given by our Father in heaven. That is when those resources will become relevant in your purpose. That is when you will be able to express those gifts in the purpose of what God created you for. So if you are living a life outside your purpose, if you are living a life outside the purpose of God in your life, everything He has given to you that will bet your manifestation, that will give rise to your true identity, will not come into existence. You will not be able to possess those abilities and be able to deploy them. Because when he gave you those abilities, they were only relevant for the cause, the assignment he gave to you. All right? So we're going to take this journey right away. You want to see abundance in your life. You must live it from your inside. Okay? So we'll start with this very circle. When God created you and I, He created us on the earth, and He placed man in the garden. Man was placed in the garden. And when you read the book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, it tells you that God created man in His image and His likeness. And if you go further, it talks about that He gave man dominion. Okay? Dominion. That man was given dominion over every creeping thing on the earth. That was the purpose that God gave to man, for man to have dominion. So if man begin to live a life of dominion, every other abilities, potential, treasures that he gave to man, we find relevance, we find expression in the dominion mandate. So that also applies to you. Your purpose in life is the reason why you were created. So if you look at our past videos, I've demonstrated how we can actually know our purpose. So I want to believe that by now you know your purpose in life. And if you don't, go back to our last videos, you'll see those various videos that will help you to take that journey on how you can know your purpose. But for the benefit of those of us watching this video, I want to believe now that you know your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, are you living that purpose? The purpose for which God created you for is what He wants you to do on the earth. So you were created for a purpose, a particular purpose. In the case of Adam and Eve, they were given dominion. Dominion simply means influence and power. It means to simply have influence and power over the things you are meant to do, over the things around you. In your own case, what is that purpose? What is that assignment that God has given to you that you are meant to do? So when you now begin to live a life of purpose, your giftings, your abilities, they become expressive in you. Your true essence as a person becomes activated. So when it comes to the work of purpose, this is how you can now begin to activate abundance in your life when you now begin to live a life of purpose. So when you now begin to live a life of purpose, okay, a life of purpose, the first thing that happens to you is that in your journey of living your purpose, it is the only way you as a person can become authentic to yourself. When God created you, He created you for a purpose. When you now start living that purpose, you now begin to live your authentic self. Okay? You now begin to live your authentic self. Not just your authentic self, but your full authentic self. Now begin to find expression in that purpose. The way you think, the way you talk, everything about you, the way you were created, the things you cherish, the things that are true to you. Authenticity simply means your true nature, your true essence. So your true essence, your true nature comes alive when you are living the life of purpose. So if you look at this very diagram here, this just represents a cylinder. I want to use this diagram to represent a cylinder. A cylinder. Okay? So as you begin to live a life of purpose, you are living your full authentic self. Everything about your person, your being, comes alive. And when you begin to do that, you begin to fill up this cylinder. Okay? Which means the authentic self in you begin to gain elevation. It begin to gain a rising in the inside of you. Okay? That is the first thing that happens to you. Because your abundance that you want to live, you need to actually live it from your inside. There's an abundance of something that God has given to you, that He has placed in you. And those abundance of giftings, of a potential, can only find expression in your purpose. When you begin to live that purpose, those abundance, the abundance of the giftings and the treasure He has given to you as a person, will now begin to find elevation. They will now begin to find expression. And as you begin to live the life of purpose, they will begin to rise in your inside. That is where you begin to see yourself begin to be empowered. You now begin to have strength. You now begin to have all kind of experiences where you are empowered to do the things you want to do, because there is something in your inside that is gaining relevance, that is gaining, that is becoming elevated in you. That is the first thing that happens to you. Okay? Now, the other thing that happens to you is that it is only in your purpose in life that you also begin to live a life of using your full potential. You see, you as a person, when God created you, He created you for a purpose. Your potential, the giftings, the abilities, the talent, the skills that you have, everything about you only found relevance. We only find expression in your purpose. In this purpose. Nothing else. It simply means that the ability for you to speak, the ability for you to write, the ability for you to have revelation, the ability for you to have intuition, the ability for you to have the giftings of the Spirit, the ability for you to have, the other soft skills, the ability to write, communicate, and do a lot of things. Every gift, potential, abilities that you have, they will only find expression. They will only come alive from your inside when you begin to live a life of purpose. When you were created, God actually made sure that He endowed you with abundance of gift. He endowed you with abundance of abilities. He endowed you with abundance of talent. And every of this potential, the fullness of this potential, will only find expression in your purpose. So when you're not begin to live a life of purpose, all your potential, your giftings, abilities, and talent, they will all come alive. You now begin to gain a rising from your inside. The abundant nature of that gift comes alive, begin to take shape, begin to, you begin to experience a build up. And when you begin to do this, you've attained a certain level of height. So the abundance of who you are with your authentic self is gaining relevance. It's gaining, there is a rising in your inside. When you begin to live a life of purpose, the abundance of potential that you have, of ability, begin to gain a rising in your inside. You can see now that this cylinder is getting filled up with the abundance of what I've just mentioned to you. Now, the third thing that happens to you as a person, for you to live a life of abundance, because you can only attract what you've become. You can only attract who you are. So if you live a life of abundance, of gift, of talent, of ability, in the purpose of what God has called you to do, that same abundance will attract the financial prosperity, the abundance you want to see in your life. It's simple. It's so simple as that. Because likes attract likes. You are living a life of abundance from your inside. You're also going to definitely attract abundance into your life. Now, it is when you now begin to live a life of purpose, it's only in the path of you living your purpose you can actually have fulfillment in life. I've said this times without number that in our life, the only thing that gives us ultimate fulfillment in life is in our purpose. Other things in life are important. Other things that we'll go through in life are quite important. Things like getting married, having children, getting a great job, having great relationship. These are all great. These are all beautiful. But what actually gives you fulfillment, that gives you that sort of overwhelming joy that comes from your inside, that makes you feel accomplished in life, make you feel fulfilled, is in your purpose. So what I'm saying is that your purpose in life brings fulfillment. So when you now begin to live a life of purpose, you will feel fulfilled. That purpose, that part of purpose in your life will then enrich you as a person to have that joy that comes from your within, that makes you feel accomplished. Your fulfillment in life finds expression in your purpose. When you begin to live a life of purpose, there's an infilling, there's an indwelling of joy, there's an indwelling of peace, of joy that is overwhelming, peace that is unspeakable. When all these things begin to take place in your inside, it is giving rise to the abundance of who you are, of what God has put in your inside. When you now begin to have this abundance in you, where you are living a full, authentic life because of your purpose, you are living your full potential because you are on a path of your purpose, because you are also living a life of fulfillment on the path of your purpose. These three elements in you brings abundance into your life. And the same abundance that you now have within yourself as a person now also attract the abundance you want to see in your life. The same way you are prospering. Prospering means to excel in something. The same way you are prospering in life, because when you begin to live a life of purpose, you are prospering. You are succeeding in what you were called to do on the earth. That same success, that same life of abundance from your inside is what will also attract the abundance you want to see in your life. The financial abundance, the prosperity. Because who you are is what will also now begin to attract what you want in life. What you have become will also begin to attract what you want to see happen in your life. So what we have done today is that what you've done today is you've been able to now activate your purpose. Activate your purpose to see true abundance in your life. So what do you want to see in your life? Do you want to see yourself actually have true life abundance? Activate your purpose. When you do this, you actually see yourself living the life you want to live. And I hope this video has blessed you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.